Hello YouTube, it's Ferrari here. I am recently updating my Perk-a-Cola progress. I have 6 of the 7 Perk-a-Colas finished. The 7th and final one is the Deadshot Daiquiri, which I have yet to make. I will begin by showing you my perks and telling you how I made them. First one, we've got PhD Flopper. We've got the label on, correct color, and cap. And I painted the cap with some, I think, Reeves, oh goodness, what was the type of paint? It was, some sort of paint. And I painted the cap with that. And for the non-see-through material, I used glue, believe it or not, and it works really well. You just shake it up, and you cannot see through it at all. And you got Stamina Up soda cap. Same thing, I used that weird paint and glue to make it opaque. This one you can see through it just a little bit. I need to probably just add some more paint to it. Next one I got is Juggernog, the classic Perk-a-Cola. Got a cap. Now this one is my favorite perk of all. I don't know why, but it just is. Probably because of the color. It just is such a cool color, red. And I've got the Revive. Now there's been some quarreling about if it's either Quick Revive or Revive Soda. I believe it would be Revive Soda, because that just makes sense, and that's what it shows you on the game in Black Ops. Not sure World at War, but yeah. Get your cap. And this one I actually had to dump the water out of and put new in because the blue was way too dark and it would look nothing like the game. Got double tap root beer. Got cap. Same materials used. This is a very good perk if you are kind of bad at aiming. You just spray fire everywhere. It works really great. Next one you got is Speed Cola. And same thing about the Revive Cola. Some people think it would be sleight of hand soda, but it's actually Speed Cola. I don't know why people would think that, but some people might have made that name up. But yeah. Alright, how I made these Perk-a-Colas is I went to like a store, an ice cream shop, I think it was, and I bought these black cherry pop bottles. I drank the pop out of them, and the bottles look exactly like the ones from Call of Duty. And when I took these bottles home, I instantly had this idea: should I start making Perk-a-Colas? Yes, I should. And so I started out by making Juggernog, and then I made Speed Cola, then I made Double Tap, then I made Stamina Up, then I made PhD Flopper, and then I made Revive. And what I did, I stripped the labels off of them by washing them in hot water, and there usually is some goo stuck to the outside of the bottle, but these bottles don't have that strange goo, so I didn't need to use Goo Gone on these bottles, and that really was a time saver. And so the other fun thing about these bottles is the cap. The cap just easily twists off, but it takes a while to do that, and I don't think I really should, but in another video I will show you how easy these caps come off. Really, the caps, they're kind of tricky, and they kind of hurt your hand if you don't use like a towel, but they come off relatively easy. They twist. They don't pop off. You really twist them. And that's the other fun thing about these bottles. And so after I got the labels off, I filled them with the correct color, and I set them in my room. And then I used some glue and printed off the labels, as you see here. Oopsie. And these, I printed them off of Google Images. I just looked up, like, say, Juggernog logo, and I found a picture of the Juggernog logo, printed it off, and it's on the bottle. I just used regular craft glue. You could probably use Elmer's or Gorilla Glue if you wanted them to last for a very long time. I just use regular craft glue, and it works pretty well. Yeah, so then after I got those labels on, I painted the caps, and then I let them dry overnight, and they dried pretty well. And then I put the cap labels on. And then when I had figured out that you were actually supposed to make the colors opaque, I put glue in them and made them, they worked really well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, rate, comment.